It's being called the largest pandemic fraud scheme in the United States. Minnesota nonprofit Feeding Our Future claimed to be serving tens of thousands of hungry children. But as KIMT News 3's Jessica Bringy is explaining, the organization is now being charged with defrauding a federal child nutrition program and allegedly taking $250 million. Jessica, what more are you learning?
Amy, this federal investigation is truly having a widespread impact. The executive director of Feed Our Future stated, quote, "It's heartbreaking. The organization must dissolve under these unfortunate circumstances," end quote. And that impact is also reaching us here in Rochester. You can see on your screen this video is of Brava Restaurant and Cafe. The restaurant was enrolled in the federal child nutrition program under the sponsorship of Feeding Our Future. The owners of the business and other co-conspirators claim to have served millions of meals from the restaurant while also falsely claiming to have a contract with Rochester Public Schools. 4 people are now being charged in Rochester with federal crimes. Based on their fraudulent claims, the defendants received approximately $4.3 million in federal child nutrition program funds. They misappropriated for their own personal benefit. U.S. Attorney Andrew Luger announced the charges during a press conference in Minneapolis earlier today.
Before long, the scheme that began with a simple idea in March of 2020 grew to become the largest pandemic fraud in the United States.
Now, all new here at KIMT News 3 at 5. I was actually able to speak with a woman who knew some of the employees at the restaurant. She works right next door. She tells me after hearing this allegation, it's really disheartening. Take a listen.
So I know they were doing the whole program for the children or whatever they were doing for the whole COVID thing. So it's just pretty sad that they got shut down because you mishandling the money for something else.
Now, in total, 47 defendants are being federally charged for exploiting the federally funded child nutrition program during the COVID-19 pandemic. Coming up at 6, we'll hear more from that person working right next to the restaurant, and we'll have more details of the investigation. Live in Rochester, Jessica Bringy, KIMT News 3.
Thank you, Jessica. The nonprofit was founded in 2017 and went from taking $2.9 million in federal funding to more than $197 million in 2021.